welcome in this great party that has been made as an awareness for mental health.
Bridget and I have been friends for quite some time now. In our busy lives, we often forget to take a moment to acknowledge the people who have played a significant role in shaping who we are today.
Hello. We are talking about health and well-being. Are you healthy and having well-being?
To dig deep the cause root of the stress, and then we can manage stress when it can be controlled before you get to hit the rock bottom and say depression. Depression starts slowly. If you can be able to get help before it gets worse, it is the best thing to do. Unfortunately, people suffer in silence until they break down, and then that is time we go pick them, take them to the hospital when they cannot do anything for themselves. So we advise people to try and seek help when it is the right time to seek help.
About mental health awareness. We want everybody, if possible, to be mentally strong. When you are strong emotionally, you can achieve a lot. You can achieve anything you want. You can get where you want anytime. So it is important to be mentally aware or emotionally strong. Why do we say this? We say this because mental health or mental illness, let me say illness, is everybody's business. Everybody needs to be aware at any time in their lives they can be mentally unwell. So how we can differentiate the physical health and mental health? I just want to give you a few tips of something maybe you have experienced or you know somebody going through the same, and you'll be able to explore that further. You may not know how. Speak to us and we'll support you. There are times you have heard of somebody going to the doctors because they've got nasty headaches. Those are not coming to an end. People are sick, illnesses they don't understand. Sometimes you eat and nothing lasts for a minute in your belly, comes out. Sometimes you've got aches, joints, and every part of your body is hurting and you don't know what is happening. We check bloods, we do scans, x-rays, but we don't come up with anything. But you are still very unwell. That is a sign of something is going on in your brain, and that needs to be checked as well. And I'll tell you something, I'm sure not many will like this, and I say it with no fear of conviction or contradiction, and not many people will tell you this. There's no bloods that will tell you are mentally unwell. There is no scan that will tell you are mentally unwell. Yes, the scans and x-rays and MRIs will detect something in the brain. They will not say you are mentally unwell. That is the truth. They'll see something, but they'll not know. But you are the best person to know when you are struggling. You are the best person to know you are mentally unwell. Aftermath of COVID is worse and has triggered mental illness to be the pandemic, serious than the COVID. When people went on to lockdown, when we all were locked indoors, I wasn't, because I was busy supporting people, so I wasn't indoors. And thank goodness, because I did something that helped some people. I'm sure I've got good number of people who can evidence what I'm saying, because we did a lot of work that time. It's not because we are special, but we had something the others didn't know. We had that passion of mental well-being. We care. And for that, we risked our lives to go and support others. Few of those we supported are still stable to date. Those who were struggling with mental illness before the COVID, and they broke down and they didn't get any form of support, I can assure you, some are still in the hospitals or isolated in their households, or they don't live anymore. This is because they did not get to accept what was happening that particular time. Accepting is a big thing. We need to accept when things are not working. We need to accept from the bottom of our hearts that something has gone wrong, and then we can deal with it in a better way. Let's talk of loss, and more we talk of loss of parents or loss of children. Those two losses affect us in a way we cannot explain. It's hard to explain, it's hard to tell. There is a grief that comes with all this. If I was to talk of loss and go back to my young myself, when I was a little girl, I lost my parents, and I lost both parents. Not at the same time, but a span of 8 years. I lost my dad first on a road accident. And why I talk about depression is the repercussion of what happened. As much as people don't talk about it, as much as we don't want to go back to the past, because it will bring us the pains we experienced those days, what we went through. No one wants to talk about it, including my siblings. But the truth be told, I was not a professional. We were not professionals. We did not know anything. We never talked about mental health. We never talked about depression or what people go through after the loss. And that is what happened in our situation. We never talked. We never got any support, including our mother, who was a housewife, who never worked anywhere, who only did home or domestic calls to support the husband, who was the breadwinner. Now, I look at it this way. This is the man, the breadwinner of the family. He's gone unexpectedly, and no one prepared this woman at the age of 38. That's how old my mom was when she was left a widow. 38 years old with 8 children. A lady who only knew how to make a living by going to the farm, getting food, getting ready food for the husband and for the children. That's all she knew. Sadly, she has lost that man who supported her so much. Unlike our days when men and women work, most women never worked in those days. Those are my parents' days. So they were comfortably at home. And for a lady to lose a husband at such a tender age, left alone, and she was left with 8 children. Can you imagine 8 children to a mother of 38 years old who is now widowed? And none of the children has completed the education. So it's her burden now. I tend to think my mom suffered with the depression because a lot followed when our dad passed on. And as I have said before, that physical health can be caused by mental health. Meaning, when we are not mentally stable, when we are emotionally weak, when we are depressed, that can affect a lot of our physical health. It's a big topic. It's a big one. And we can't finish it now. That is just a taste.
talk aloud is the message, and you are wishing for this, and the day has come.
It's a great journey, and we say that a journey starts with one step. And as we go for this milestone, I know that Bridget will go far, because you have seen from the video, she has started small, but I know the way she's gonna go big.
Sister, carry the hem so that wherever you go in Kenya, those people who are in Mathare and out of Mathare, those people who are sick and are not diagnosed, they can run to you and they can find hope in you.
The idea of mental health being what has been actually the stigma. People are so stigmatized, or they don't want. In fact, they don't want to talk about it. Person who commits suicide, they have reached the end of their step. They're hopeless. They don't see the need of living. How can we help? The only way we help is empathy in terms of medication alongside with empathy, encouragement, because we do ignore the public. We ignore people who have got mental health. You just ignore them. But at the background, those people, just be knowing if you meet someone, that person needs help.
It's such a joy to be here with you tonight at the Health and Wellbeing Christmas dinner. Thank you for inviting me. It's an honor to join you as the face of Kenya, UK. I just want to remind us of a few simple things. One, we are allowed to ask for help. Second, we are allowed to take breaks, and we are allowed to talk about how we're really feeling in an honest way.
Meeting me, Linda Nalunga, or for the Ugandans is Omuzana Nalongo Nalunga. I'm a mother of 3. I'm the founder of True Essence of Nature, also called TION. I'm a senior nurse practitioner, an independent prescriber, a specialist forensic nurse, psychiatry liaison, ADHD assessor. I'm also an author. I do consultations. I'm a fertility coach, the natural way. I'm also the award winner of the I Am a Superwoman 1000, the most phenomenal women in the world, 2022. Raise your hands if you're full and you're so happy to be here today. Healing begins with honoring our true essence of nature. We're going to be talking about breast awareness. And the thing is, the main theme today is about the East African health. And we're talking about mental health, but actually, we are holistic beings. So if you've got any other condition, it will affect your mental health. So research indicates that there was survival outcomes. Awareness will save lives.
A bit of a taboo subject like mental health, which is domestic violence. I know people don't like to hear the word, but hey, it is with us every day, because your home is your safe place. But there is so much toxicity, and you are slowly dying. The children are dying. They are depressed. They are helpless and hopeless. And that is how people's mental health start to deteriorate and get worse and worse and worse. All of us has a lot more than just a face. You have so much treasure inside of you.
So after 20 years of living in the UK and going back, I found out that there was no change in the village. It was still the same. I decided I should go back and see if I can make a change. And the change will be medical camp. We did a fundraising in Gloucester. 52 people went to Kargi. That's my local home area. Those are the doctors, non-medical staff who came along to help us. So we went and we did a 4-day medical camp. During the 4 days, we saw 1,600 patients. We did 130 cataract removals. That young boy you see there, he's an 11-year-old who hasn't seen, was blind. He was born with cataract. I've never known that kids are born with cataract. The family said, he's been born blind, we don't think he will be able to see. And when he ran out, the ophthalmologist ran after him, got him, and he operated on his one eye. And then he went home. The following day he came. When he removed the eye, the boy was so surprised. He said, I've never seen the world, so this is how the world looks like. So don't ever say, when a pound I give out, it will definitely make a difference. Because if I wouldn't have been given that opportunity with the lady who sponsored me, I wouldn't have been standing here today. I would have been married at a young age. I would be dead by now. But here I am today to make that difference.
I hope these words convey even a fraction of gratitude that I feel for you. You are more than just a friend. You are a true inspiration, and I am so lucky to have you in my life. Writing this while sitting here with my fiancé Mark and our daughter Malaika has been a deeply emotional experience for me. It's made me realize how important it is to express gratitude to those who have made a difference in our lives. I encourage everyone hearing this to take a moment to think about people who have had an impact in their lives and to find a way to express their gratitude. It's a small gesture that can have a big impact.
I just want to introduce Think Out Loud to you guys because everything has been said. That is a girl I walked on a journey with about maybe 6 years, if it's not 7. She didn't believe in herself, and even her parents had lost hope that she would be a person. We started the journey. I'm just sharing this because she has given me the consent to say that. And if she was here, she would have said that and more than that, because what she has written is what came from her heart. We collaboratively started working within our communities and realized there was good impact, evidence-based. People can be supported to live normal lives without feeling singled out due to their mental ill health challenges. We acknowledged there should be a way forward to support by taking conversations to the doorstep of people we relate to, connect with in many ways. Our team of professionals are well-resourced in terms of experiences and expertise in scaling up awareness with organizations in the United Kingdom and our countries of origin, Kenya and Uganda. The outcome became clear with the progress, and people were more confident talking about the situations that led them to their uncomfortable feelings, breakdown, and how they had struggled over the years. A stigma and the fears of others would say perceive them due to the symptoms reduces social activities and the fear of making mistakes. Such fears make many people more isolated. We have been called for greater things and we can't see them because we are obstructed by what we are doing. There is a brick wall between us and where God wants to take us.
Think Out Loud, we've been with you, Kenyan Redding Family Fund Day, for the now 7 years. Bridget is a member.
And I also want to thank sincerely Bridget, Madam Bridget, for what you have done today. It was one of the best Christmas dinners that we have ever attended in Redding. So let us clap for her. So these are issues that we are taking seriously, and I want to thank every one of you here because what we've discussed here is affecting us in a so big way, and I am happy that we are now trying to sort that out. We also want to thank our sponsors and Diaspora Insurance. I want to thank you.
Mr. Chairman, you're here. You know, to take someone back home, it is about 5,500. But if you are contributing just £5 in a month, you're able to chase whatever you're chasing with that peace of mind. And that is what Diaspora Insurance we guarantee. Diaspora Insurance, we cover about 25 African nationalities. It is a protection without border. It is immediately it has immediate payout.
And any other team or group that have helped with their finances to make this event a success. So let's clap for them, please.
This is what we call evidence-based. When you show somebody that you have something that you have brought change, what can you show for your change? You know, in this service, when we talk about mental health wellness, we talk about evidence-based. Do you have the evidence that you have really changed the world?
Give yourselves a round of applause for being here this evening. You've covered so far and you're all here today. So we're very grateful.
Remember to like, to share, and to subscribe. So next time we are on, you'll be the first to hear what we have to say. Let's work together as a team. Thank you.